the body.
Important.
And all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
So, After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. My name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio, we have got quite a few really cool people. We've got a Kordell, of course, with us here in the Dirty Chai studio. Can we not hear you?
Oh yeah.
There you are. We have got a Brock.
What up, yo?
And we've got another Brock.
Hi, that's me.
Oh my god, I forgot for a second.
Wait, which one of you is Brock?
We're Brock squared.
Brock squared. So it's an exciting night here in the Dirty Chai studio. Whenever we've got special guests with us, and whenever we get the equipment working right, I think we can even play a CD tonight, Kordell.
Ooh.
Yeah. Brock, you weren't here the last time, but the last 2 weeks actually, we've tried to play a CD, and as it turned out, if you're listening on DirtyChaiRadio.com, you couldn't hear the CD.
Yep.
Oh, no.
You could hear the CD on the
So it'd just be
YouTube, on the
blank, dead
podcast.
air, and then the song would be done, and we'd come back and we'd start talking about a song that you did not get to hear.
Oops. But I do believe that I got that fixed for this week. And along with that, we've got a special guest. Brock, tell me about yourself and about some of these projects that you do. Who are you, and what is it that you bring here?
Who am I? Oh my gosh, what a weighted question.
right.
I'm just a local Rice Lake dude. I just keep migrating up the states. I'm from Georgia. I moved to Oklahoma, lived there for like 2 years, and then ended up in Wisconsin. So I just keep telling people I'm going to end up in Canada at some point.
Eventually.
Yeah.
A little bit of a nomad.
Yeah, I'm not like a traveler either. Like I kind of hate vacations. I like just chilling at home. But
Right.
somehow I don't know. I claim God. He just pulled me up, kept going north, and my wife's from here.
Okay.
So I think you actually know my wife as well, Kylie,
Oh, Kylie.
artist formerly known as Kylie Rand.
The artist formerly known as Kylie Moran. And then, of course, you've got, you're quite an artist yourself, aren't you?
To the best of my ability, I do enjoy making art, and I try to just have fun with it. And I put out my first solo project this past March, so that was just
How
really
exciting is that?
super cool. I played all the instruments. I'm a multi-instrument. I can never say that. Really.
Multi-instrumentalist.
Yes, thank you. Much more eloquent than me. But so that was just a super happy, proud moment. I've wanted to do that my whole life, and then being able to finally do it because of just technology now. It's like so cheap.
Right.
Yeah,
it's amazing what you can do now musically and in terms of recording that music too, and creating it. I suppose like the different ways that you can create music. Like you can be a solo acoustic performer, but yet still have a full sound because you've got a loop machine, and you're creating those loops live in the moment. It's really neat stuff. We're gonna actually get to know Brock and his art a little bit later in the show firsthand. We'll get to play some of it and get to experience it. Are we playing it off of this new album? Is that what we're doing?
it is. The project's called Worm Moon.
Say it one more time for me.
I know it's the most unmarketable name.
I don't know about that. I think it might be very marketable.
Yeah, because it's so avant-garde. Maybe it's Worm Moon.
That's okay. Worm Moon.
Yeah.
Not Warm Moon.
We're playing Worm Moon on the full moon. 'Cause it's
Oh
full
my
moon
goodness.
Bars.
How about that? How about that? So it's gonna be a fun show for sure. And Kordell, if somebody misses any moment of it, there's certainly a place that they could relive that magic and that glory, isn't there?
Yeah, there's maybe one or two places that you could, including Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. If you want, you can try yelling all the way across the room to your Google or your Alexa. They may or may not listen. You might be able to listen on Audible. There's a really cool place called Deezer.
Deezer!
But the best place of all is right here on dirtychairadio.com. And don't forget about YouTube.
Yeah, that's true too. We do that YouTube live starting at 8:30 every Sunday. I was gonna say every day. It's not every day, but every Sunday at 8:30. Why don't we do it from 7 until 11? I don't know, man. I don't know.
We're not ready.
Yeah, we'll play you some good music for an hour, get settled in, and then I guess an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the YouTube going. It's just what we do. It's how we've done it. And I'm afraid of change, okay? It makes me worried. It makes me scared. And I don't know. You don't really want to see an extra hour and a half of my face. Maybe Kordell's. But
No.
anyway, we're going to do what feels right. This
All
is
right.
Cody Francis on After Hours Radio. Where'd my mouse go? I can't play you a song because the modern technology is not technologying.
Did the cat get it?
I've had a lot of problems live during this show, but this has never been one of them. Wow. Still not going. I think the battery on my mouse died?
Yes. 'Cause you use a
Mouse
USB
likely.
mouse.
You know, I haven't changed this battery in like 3 years.
I think I figured out the problem.
When did I move into this house?
I may have
Last
a
year?
mouse that you may be able to have.
I
If
got plenty of mice.
You moved here last year, so
Yeah, almost a year to the day, actually.
yeah, almost.
So I suppose it's only been a year since I've changed the battery in this mouse. Who knew that battery changing on live radio could be so exhilarating?
Good thing you had the batteries on deck.
Bars.
That's true. With this mouse, I'll even give it a free plug on the camera. Logitech. It's a wonderful little mouse.
Ooh.
This
Yeah.
mouse doesn't eat batteries at all, but however, This mouse, also a Logitech. If you leave the battery on overnight, you need a new battery in the morning.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
yeah. It's ridiculous.
That's so bad.
Hey, I have a mouse and I can play this song.
It's alive!
Thanks for dealing with me. It's After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio.
Half music, 100% original After Hours Radio. Your Sunday nights just got better.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Just watch me.
I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait to see if it's worth your while.
Keeping your music taste out of Sucker Creek since 2011, After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. I'm still Ryan Quinn. With me, I've got a Kordell.
Yep.
I've got a Brock.
Gotcha.
And I've got another Brock.
Yo, yo.
And we have added a Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam.
Sam's here.
Welcome to the show, Sam.
Thank you.
How have you been in the last 7 days?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah.
Good.
That is
Not
good
a
to
bad
hear.
week.
Good. We've got. I've decided that you get to pick tonight's long burning words. So you've got some time to consider that. In the meantime, I want to remind folks that my favorite segment is coming up here just after 9 at about 9:05 or thereabouts. Maybe 9:07. Maybe 9:12. You know, we'll figure it out when we get there. But shortly after 9, we're going to break down some of the different shows that you need to know coming up in the area. There's also a couple Dirty Chai parties that you'll want to take note of in addition to that. And again, Kordell, I have to stress this. If you miss any part of that, you can go back and listen to it.
I think I forgot.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, I'm sure that maybe dirtychairadio.com would work.
That is the best place of all. There's a place with a pretty cool name called Deezer. You can yell out to Google or Alexa. They might play it for you. We're on Audible, I think. And also you can find us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts.
Isn't that fun? We think,
And
you'd
YouTube.
think, yes, YouTube. You'd think that we'd take the time that when somebody says, hey, I was listening to you on Audible, that maybe we'd go to Audible and search for ourselves and see, hey, we're on Audible.
Find out for ourselves? No.
No, that one, I suppose, is hearsay.
Too much work.
Not even, man. I'm just forgetful. Like,
I remember to say it every week, but I never think to go look.
Right. It's one of those.
That's why I don't promise you anything. We might be there.
If you go over there and find us, why don't you let us know?
All right, but what if someone wants to send us some cool art, Ryan? How do they slide into our DMs?
I love cool art. I mean, you can put almost anything in our DMs, and I'll be pleased. Images, careful. If you want to send me links to music, if you want to tell me what you've got going on, maybe you're a part of a community project, or you got a fundraiser or something going on, and you think that I would want to be at it. You can let us know about stuff like that. DirtyChaiRadio.com. Somebody even filled out a form at DirtyChaiRadio.com and sent us some music this week. You could be just like them and send me your music that way. You could slide into our DMs on Facebook, facebook.com/AHRadioWI. Twitter is one and the same, at AHRadioWI. And then Instagram, we got all fancy, right? Because that's the higher tier social media, the en vogue. That's, what is that? After Hours Radio WI. I even Snapchatted it from my personal Snapchat. I won't tell you that, but if you follow my Snapchat, you got a link. I tagged Kordell in it.
Yep.
If you had me on Snapchat and you didn't have Kordell, you would have had Kordell after tonight.
Oh, no.
Oh, you didn't think about that, did you?
No.
I told on you. I tattled. Bastard. This is Ramen on After Hours Radio.
Loved by you, be loved by you. I don't need to be hurt or rescued, not by you. So close, you're eating my space. Don't inhale so much, you're choking me. Oh, everything you think you own or have the right to isn't yours, not at all, so let go. So loud, my ears are ringing. Oh, go back to sleep. My time is my thing. Oh, cut the cords once for all. I'm not your possession, no. I am mine and only mine. So don't cover my shine. By you, be loved by you. I don't need to be hurt or rescued, not by you. I don't wanna be loved by you, be loved by you. I don't need to be hurt or rescued, not by you. It's my time. Now step aside. Don't cover my shine. My thing is my time.
Don't forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better. After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
Ask the and all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
I'm a stranger, here to win, here to sin. Oh, hey, gonna make it. Game is on, and I can't go wrong. I may just seem to play it cool. Better watch out, better watch out. I may just be right on the money maker, someone never tell. I heard a rumor. Money maker, watch me cast a spell. Rumor, rumor. Money maker, gotta pay to play. I heard a rumor. I'm a taker, going all the way. Rumor, rumor. Hey, hit the table, here to stay, no repay. Hey, feeling playful, never fall, stay on your toes. I may just seem to play it cool. Better watch out, better watch out. I may just be right on the money maker, someone never tell. I heard a rumor. Money maker, watch me cast a spell. Rumor, rumor. Money maker, gotta pay to play. I heard a rumor. I'm a taker, going all the way. Rumor, rumor. I heard a rumor. I heard a rumor. Rumor, rumor. Money maker, someone never tell. I heard a rumor. Money maker, watch me cast a spell. Rumor, rumor. Money maker, gotta pay to play. I heard a rumor. I'm a taker, going all the way. Rumor, rumor. I heard a rumor. Rumor, rumor. I heard a rumor. Rumor, rumor.
Half talk, half music. 100% original After Hours Radio. Your Sunday nights just got better.
Time has been so hard on us, my friend. Sun goes down, but we get back again. Trouble is a silly thing, it always ends up breaking. But everything still works out in the end. No matter what they call it, no matter what they want it, they don't know there's no way they'll ever get it. Wind just blows, but we keep on standing. We'll call it whatever that we want it.
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn, and this is once again my favorite segment, isn't it, Kordell?
Yes. I write up this long list because I have all this time to make this big giant list for you guys and tell you all about what's going on.
We appreciate the effort and everything that you put into it. All the time that you spend looking it up.
It does take.
Don't tell your secrets on the air, man.
Starting off, coming up on Thursday, October 13th at the Lakely, it's horror movie trivia. The next day, Friday the 14th, also from the Lakely, it's Jerica Miguel and, oh man, I'm sorry, somebody else. Oh, I can't read it because we went through this. The Bad Posture Club as well. That's
the
right.
Bad Posture Club. I could be in that club.
That's Friday the 14th at the Lakely, starting at 8. Coming up next weekend, Saturday at Agonic Brewing here in Rice Lake, they're having Halloween yoga and beer, of course, because that's what they do there at a brewing company.
That's at Agonic.
Yeah, that's at 11 a.m. on Saturday the 15th.
My wife loves yoga and beer.
Oh, well.
Saturday the 15th,
Tell her where to go on Saturday.
Listen up, babe.
Also coming up from the Lakely on Saturday the 15th, it's Late Night Jazz with Sunday and Mr. Gessel. Here in Rice Lake on the 15th, starting at 7 p.m. at Mr. Bob's, it's Ember.
Hey. When is that?
That's Saturday the 15th. That's this Saturday coming up.
That's actually a pretty big day for Mr. Bob's. That's
There's a whole lot of partying going on that day.
That's Mr. Bob's 1 year anniversary under management by Jess, and it's I think the 40th anniversary of Mr. Bob's as a bar, and the 100th anniversary of that building as a bar. So there's reason to celebrate there this weekend. And it's just a bit of a shameless plug. I'll be there the night before to get you ready for it. Friday, October the 10th or 14th?
14th.
Starting at 10. Come back to the back room. We'll make you move your groove thing.
All right. Coming up on Friday the 21st at 7 p.m., it's Late Night Jazz with the Josh Gallagher Trio at the Lakely.
I hope they blow up a watermelon so badly in the midst of a jazz concert. Just because of the name Gallagher.
Is that a shameless reference?
No. Gallagher, the comedian, who was the prop comedian who'd always hit watermelons with a hammer. That was like his whole thing.
Is great.
All right.
Maybe you should bring a watermelon.
And a hammer.
Just in case they forgot.
Maybe they'd appreciate it. I don't know. I wouldn't want watermelon in my jazz instruments.
I wouldn't want watermelon in my jazz instruments. That's what she said. I need a T-shirt that says that.
What? I mean, I guess so she's a jazz musician. That would be a thing that she would say in a very specific context.
Yes, of course. In other news from Late Night Jazz, it's the Paul Hecht Trio. On Saturday, the 22nd of October. That's at 8:30. On Friday, the 28th at 7 p.m., you can see Dylan Martinson at Reds in Chautauqua. We have the Goo Goo Dolls in Eau Claire on Friday, the 28th as well. That starts at 7:30, and it's at the Pablo Center in Eau Claire.
Who is that at the Pablo?
The Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh, yes.
I didn't even know they were still doing that thing.
They look like your aunts that want to know what you think about the new houseplants. They've aged well.
The Jeremy
Plastic
Betcher
doesn't age.
Trio is at Late Night Jazz at the Lakely.
Which trio?
Jeremy Betcher?
All right.
I don't know. That's on Friday the 28th at 8:30 at the Lakely. Dylan Martinson is at the Red Mixer in Eau Claire on Saturday the 29th at 7:30. The Sarah Orr Trio is also in Eau Claire on the 29th. That's at the Lakely at 8:30. And going into November, it's Jake Lacoste on the 18th at Tipsy Tavern at 8 p.m.
He'll put on a good show. Usually, if you like that country rap, I think he calls it hick hop. And my favorite song from his is Beer and Venison. So, go and check him out.
I've got one show to add to that list as well.
What do you got?
Down in La Crosse on October 28th, that's a Friday, at the Popcorn Tavern. There is the Popcorn Base Halloween edition. They've got Rusker, Lulu, Fossils, Gibbs, Jinja, Ethics, Ramble, and a costume contest and prizes.
Hey, how about that?
$15 cover charge, but it's going to be worth it.
Absolutely.
Nice.
I've got a few here. We'll start in the Eau Claire area with Andy DeFranco this Wednesday, featuring Abraham Alexander. That's going to be at the Pablo Center at 7:30 Wednesday evening. Wilderfight at the Mousetrap on Saturday, October the 15th. That'll be at 9 p.m. You mentioned Sarah Orr Trio for Late Night Jazz Saturday, October the 29th. Live on the Lakely stage, did you mention this one? Yeah, the Bad Posture Club, along with Jerica Mihal, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Did you mention the Drunk Drivers?
No.
Drunk Drivers, along with Jaggernauts and 1,000 Plateaus and more at the Mousetrap. That's going to be Friday, November the 4th. Why are we talking about November?
I know, dude.
I mean, we have to. It's that time of year. But how did it get to this? How did it get to this?
Too fast, man.
Who let it?
Too
Who let
fast.
this happen? Barnacle presents 26 Bats at the Brick House.
26 bats?
Exclamation point. 26 bats.
It depends on how
Presented
many
by
breeding
Barnacle.
pairs there are. It could eventually really become too many bats.
Yes.
Yeah, there could be too
Wonder
many bats.
if that's too close genetically, if they'd all be inbred, and then you'd have like really stupid bats.
I can't answer your
With
question,
tumors.
Sam. Let's see
Sounds like
here.
it's going to be a good show.
Oh, Broken Wrist Records is doing an October showcase. That'll be good. Broken Wrist Records has a lot, promotes a lot of really great local music in the area. Brian Bethke is involved with the outfit. The Hucklebearers are going to be at the Mousetrap on Thursday, October the 20th. That's a 9 p.m. show. Maple Ridge Band at 200 Main. That's for Art and Wine. Friday, October the 21st. And then, let's see. Oh, Uncommon Denominator at UW Eau Claire National Coming Out Day. I didn't know that was October the 11th, but if you're looking for something to do at 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday, October the 11th, there you go. We've got Dress to Kill at the Mousetrap for a pre-Halloween bash on Friday, October the 28th. I will be hosting a Halloween party on Saturday, October the 29th at Big Schmitty's here in Rice Lake. Bring Me the Horizon will be at the Armory in Minneapolis on October the 12th. We've got Let There Be Drums, Trilon Cinema. That's going to be Wednesday, October the 12th at 7 p.m. The Bronx and the Chats are going to be at the Varsity Theater on Sunday, October the 16th. Sam, you were excited about this one, I believe, right? The Dead Boys, The Briefs, Susie Moon, Fret Rattles, and DJ Lady Tracy at the Uptown VFW in Minneapolis.
Yeah, I did. As a first wave punk band that I did not realize still like toured or had enough surviving members to still tour in like any capacity.
And here they are going to be in
Yeah.
the Twin Cities on Friday, October the 14th.
At a VFW.
That's this coming Friday. So if you're looking
I'll
for
be
something to
working,
do there,
fuck.
Play hooky. Tell them the guy on the podcast said it was all right.
I don't think they'll go for that.
Well, there's one way to find out, isn't there?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a logic that applies to everything, but no, there's.
I'm just saying, man. Balloon
Make an
Race
educated
is
guess.
Balloon Race is having a CD release party with Clydesfeld, my bad, and Rat Castle Jazz, and Larry Wish. That's going to be Friday, November the 4th at 7 p.m. We've had a lot of jazz on these lists. That's all right. I find no complaints from me. Nightmare on Cedar Avenue with Monica LaPlante and Carnage the Executioner, Rupert Angel Eyes, and River Sinclair. That's going to be Saturday, October the 29th. Carnage the Executioner played in the Twin Cities, or not the Twin Cities, yes, of course, Eau Claire at, I don't believe that this place is open anymore, at Pizza Plus. A few years ago, quite a few years ago now.
Anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no.
don't think so.
They got into some weird stuff during the pandemic. I heard like they were like meat packaging or something inside there.
Is that what they did?
Something like maybe I'm completely wrong.
My
I don't know.
friend had a seaweed business during the pandemic and also continues to have one. So
Hey, that's all right. Just like Open Veins and War and Plague. It's a record release show Saturday, November 5th. That's going to be at the Fraternal Order of Eagles in Minneapolis. Snow and Flurry Underground Music Cafe and Event Space Saturday, November the 5th. And let's see here. How about a Halloween Spooktacular Surf Show? That's going to be at the Fraternal Order of Eagles. That's also in Minneapolis. Rude Girl in concert at Britt's Pub. That's going to be Saturday, October the 15th. And Drunk Drivers at Mortimer's in Minneapolis on Friday, the October 21st. And then I think I have maybe just a few more that I didn't touch on here. Buffalo Metal Fest at Sturgis Park Amphitheater in Sturgis Park. We mentioned Ember at Mr. Bob's Saturday the 15th. I will be at the Wasted Grain Saturday, October the 15th, starting at 10 p.m. And, how about Brian Bethke at the Old Bloomer Brew House? Did you mention that one?
Nope.
All right. That's cool. Saturday, November the 19th. That's at 6 p.m. So now you're caught up on things, and what we're going to do just after 9:30 this evening is introduce you a little bit more to the world of Brock. And Brock, you're involved in a couple different projects. We'll talk about as many of them as you're willing to this evening, but what's the one that we're going to be highlighting in particular? Tell me a little bit more about that right now.
The one, though, I predominantly promote right now is my solo stuff that I do, and I just make it all at home. You know, I play all the parts, program the drums, but I'm a drummer at heart, so it's not just, whatever. Like, I'm really trying to fine-tune it to be whatever I want it to be. It's got to be funky, and it's got to feel like a real drummer, but... it's like a short little project, 25, 30 minutes. Just almost all of them are original songs. One's kind of like a spin-off of a really old B.B. King song.
Hey.
But it's kind of got a different feel to it.
So
Nice.
You mentioned B.B. King here. I've got two questions, and they might not seem related, but they are. Describe your sound for this project. And remind me the name again.
The name of it is Worm Moon.
Worm Moon.
Yes.
That's the project name? Right.
That's the name of the project.
All right.
And tell me about the sound of it.
It's just wavy, baby.
Wavy.
It's trippy. It's psychedelic. I think blues is really at the root of everything I do, but I'm just a huge fan of funk. And more specifically, like mellow funk music.
Sure.
Sure. And it's got like a real basis of hip hop behind it all. The way that I structure the beats, I have a huge hip hop background too. So it's kind of like my wife was just telling me the other day, because she plays instruments with me, and she was saying that I just like to blend genres a lot. And it's not anything I try to do. I think it's just, whatever you listen to.
Well, that kind of leads into my second question, I think. And I was going to ask, where would you say you draw most of your influences from? Because the picture that I get is that this answer probably varies depending on what you're exposed to and how much you allow yourself to go deeper into that. You mentioned blues. Does a lot of it start with blues? Where does it go from there?
My dad is a phenomenal instrumentalist, and he is just your classic, 50-year-old boomer, loves that blues music, and it's just funny, though, because even the notes and the scales that you would use in blues music, it's the same thing you use in reggae, same thing you use in country, same thing you use in any type of psychedelic music, really, and so it's kind of like blues is, like, definitely at the foundation of it, hence, like, the second song, which is the real first song on it, I think it's called "Death Is Gone." That's that B.B. King song, a spin-off of "The Thrill Is Gone."
Sure.
But it's a little more psychedelic. It's kind of got a different type of approach to it. So blues is definitely at the heart. But biggest influences, all-time greats. Number one spot will never be taken. Khruangbin, they're the ultimate band ever, in my opinion. Second to them, shoot, bro. That's such a hard question. I really like.
That's a loaded question.
Yeah, I really like this band Somersault. They're really awesome. I love Mac DeMarco. Duran Jones and the Indicators. They're like a new modern soul R&B group out right now, and they're just when I walk into record stores, my buddy Levon, who works at the record store here in town, at the mall, for anyone listening.
River City Records, right?
Yeah, go to it. Levon will hook you up. Nice dude. And can't remember why I brought him up.
Maybe it'll come to you.
Happens. Gone.
Yeah. We got distracted with a plug for River City Records. I'll say their name even one more time. River City Records. Go check them out.
That's right. They deserve your business.
Absolutely.
Anyways, I guess backtracking influences. Phil Keggy. That's another kind of like random weird artist. This is what I was gonna say. When I walk into a record store, the first thing I ask is, they say, "What are you looking for?" And I say, "I'm looking for anything that's going to help me get down on the get down."
Get down on the get down. And we'll dive into that a little bit more here coming up just after 9:30 on After Hours Radio and Dirty Chai Radio. Kordell, if somebody has to do something else, forbid?
No, it's not allowed.
It's not allowed. But should they miss any of our conversation with Brock, there is a way that they can relive that moment.
Yep. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts.
Ketamine.
I was about to go into that whole spiel about how we're talking to you from the future, but if you're on ketamine, that's not going to... It's going to be a different experience for you. So we'll leave that for another night.
Also, Google, Alexa, Audible maybe, Deezer, and DirtyChatRadio.com.
And, of course, if you want to tell us how cool we are or tell us how much you hate our guts, you can do that on Facebook.com/AHRadioWI. Twitter is also AHRadioWI. Instagram, After Hours Radio WI. I gotta spell it out somewhere for you, right? This is Roadmasters Surf City on After Hours Radio.
talk, half music. 100% original After Hours Radio. Your Sunday nights just got better.
And all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
Sesame. Remember, back when I was a kid, all I did was stroll back from the cold over South Bridge. My mama told me do no Nintendo. All I ever heard was noise over my Nintendo. But when you get the chance to go up in this life, make sure that you take it, never ever think twice, yeah. And if you wanna get higher, pick up the mic and get to rapping, cause you're never getting higher. Yeah, in the front row, kicking back old school tracks like damn. Can't get enough of this more, like I don't even know where I am. Ooh, baby, get hyped to the beat, let's go, cause this is our jam. This is our jam. Oh, yeah. tracks like damn. Can't get enough of this, more like I don't even know where I am. Ooh, baby, get hyped to the beat, let's zone, cause this is our jam. This is our jam. Oh. When I reminisce over you, my lordy, rest to make way for my newfound shorty. Checking the mic for ligaments while I reckon. Same time came out the womb while recording. All I ever did was make jokes out of suckers. Told them about the life that I live, mad ruckus. But if you never seen a grown man rock jewelry like me, jealous if it coming over you, then you bite me. All these other people, they be coolin' just like me. Talking about the homies and I usually right beat. Yeah, my crew is off the roof, and I told her not to brag about the crew, even though it's new. Even though it's new. Yeah. In the front row, kicking back old school tracks like damn. Can't get enough of this, more like I don't even know where I am. Ooh, baby, get hyped to the beat, let's go, cause this is our jam. This is our jam.
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. My name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio, we have a Brock and a Sam and a Cordell.
Wahoo!
And a Whitney, but she doesn't have a microphone and is not featured on camera. So
the gang's
there
all
we are.
here.
The gang's all here is what we're trying to tell you. And all right, so we were in the middle of talking, Brock, about your music and your influences and everything. How many projects have you released so far?
Yeah, microphone would help, right?
Right.
Now we're not.
Please.
Here we go. Just like solo by myself this year in March, I think it was March 18th. It was. I think that was when I dropped Worm Moon, but I've dropped 2 rap projects with 2 other people. I dropped a solo rap project, and I just kind of been like one of those people, like I've been making music my whole life and just uploading your super crappy demos to SoundCloud and YouTube and just, always being bad, but always just doing it.
I've got quite a bit up on SoundCloud that, I go back and I listen to it, and I still perform some of those songs live, and they're written very well, in my humble opinion. But the recordings of them, I don't necessarily want to send you to go looking for them. I'm going to, because it's the only thing I got for you.
You got to see the heart.
Yeah.
You got to see, wow. You got to think about where you were in that moment and remember, look how far I've come,
Right. Mm-hmm. And, there's something that I've always found kind of really beautiful about things like that. When, especially now in the digital age, I feel like we're going to get more of it. But if you follow an artist long enough over the course of their career, you get to watch them grow, and you get to watch them expand as an artist, and hopefully you like the journey that they're on, and you can take that journey with your favorite artist, and your favorite artist is always your favorite artist. For some people, you like the Chili Peppers, for example, they had a very distinct sound when they came out. They got to the Californication stage, and a lot of people were like, oh, this is a different band. They grew. They were still artists. They were still doing the same thing, worthy of still being the Chili Peppers. But some people didn't want to follow that.
Mac Miller is like that for me, and that also answers your question earlier. Biggest influence, Mac Miller for sure. Same, I've heard people say the same thing about the Beastie Boys, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just a couple of young partiers, and then as their albums progress, It's like I'm in this rap group called 2 Shades Deep with my buddy. He lives in Georgia, and we dropped an album 5 years ago. It's called Mixed Reviews, and we were just young, dumb, 18 years old. I dropped out of college to pursue rap music. Imagine telling your upper middle class parents that. That was a fun combo. They're actually cool, and I asked them years later about it, and they were like, "Well, we knew you were just going to do whatever you wanted to do anyways, so we weren't going to fight you on it."
Sure.
But it's an interesting jump. I laugh at the lyrics that I was talking about then, just talking about, bitches is into me, whipping infinity, like whatever. And now it's like I'm, 24, I got a wife, a kid, a house, you work full-time job. Like a lot of shit can change in 5 years.
Yeah.
And a lot of your life and personality, and that's going to come out in the music always.
And I started the release that I'm about to release about 5 years ago, and part of what has taken so long is I've grown since a lot of the stuff that I was writing 5 years. I'm in a completely different place, and
Thank God.
Amen.
I didn't want to say it, but I had to say it. Thank God.
Praise job.
Right. But maybe it created some beautiful music that's worth releasing, and that was a battle that I had with myself. Where it was like, okay, I'm past this part of my life. Why do I need to immortalize it in this music? Well, I haven't written anything else, so I mean, if I want to release something, I mean,
Yeah.
but then in the middle of trying to record this, I started writing new stuff that was from a different perspective, kind of the same topic but different perspective on the topic. How long do you take to write, record, and release your projects on average? I assume, given that you're working with other people, that you've got different sounds, that there's a different sort of process between releases than perhaps what I would know or what I go through.
It's like I've never been in the spot to where I could make all my music I wanted to make independently. And I make a wide range of genres. One day I'm making a hip-hop song. The next time I'm making like a slow samba jam. Or the next one, I'm making a funky disco jam. It's whatever I'm just feeling at that moment. And I have all these different groups and albums planned out and all these specific sounds and ideas and storylines and whatnot. But I like I said, I have a little 1.5-year-old Asher, and you have children too. It sounded like
there are 2 children in my house on any given day.
There you go. So you understand. I mean, it's and as someone, you're like the Mac DeMarco of podcasting out here. You feel me? And it can be challenging, especially when they're real young like that. So I make jokes like if I was single, I would just work my job and come home and just make music 24/7. I do not get burnout on it, but I don't know. It just depends. Sometimes the juices are just flowing. And the stuff just freaking comes out, and I'm always amazed. And sometimes I'm done in like an hour. Usually, I work decently fast. Usually, the main reason I can't ever get stuff finished is just because you have normal life to do.
Right. You've got isn't that the trick? Trying to find that. I hate to use such a cliche term, but trying to find that balance and trying to juggle it all, and you can throw out however many cliches that you want to, but when you've got that art inside of you, you might as well let it out, at least at some point, right?
Yeah, and creative frustration was such a problem, for especially when the kids born, and just the care that you have to have for their lives. It can be super challenging, but I have super shitty life practical skills, excuse my language. So fatherhood and marriage has put me through that fire, boy. You put a piece of gold inside of a fire, right, to see what kind it's of, to try it. And then but when it comes out, all that's left is that real gold. And that's kind of like how I view fatherhood and marriage. I do really good. I'm bad, but I do really good with my back against the wall. And I think some of that energy has just channeled into, anytime I'm getting a second, I'm making music too. And to try to balance, it is corny and cliche, but, whatever. The only people think it's corny is people without kids. And they don't know anything.
And they don't know anything, he says. I felt at one point like I couldn't get the music out of me. No matter how much I would sit down and try, I couldn't get it to, and it's got to do its own thing, right? You can't force the art, and so I don't know if it was the alcohol that influenced my decisions, but I decided I'm just going to start painting swear words on canvas. If I can't write, then forget it. And Whitney's handing it and putting it in front of the camera, so we might as well show it on camera. This, I think, was the first
$1 million piece
Monday
of art.
is a whore.
And
The other one though,
t-shirt
we
made.
need that one too. I love this one. Frank fucked up.
Damn.
I realized that I liked painting swear words because you know what? Fuck. I can't rap right now. I can't get the art out. Do you find yourself craving any sort of art outlet? Like, and perhaps where I turned to painting is where you turn to other genres. This wasn't working for me, so I had to find another creative outlet for it. Do you find yourself doing that?
You're preaching to the choir right there. Like, my whole life has always been this huge journey where, like, I was telling my wife, reason why my practical life skills are so bad, like saving money or spending money or just, adulting, normal things. The reason why they're so bad is because I do everything to the extreme sometimes, most times. So, like, when I
can
do
relate.
Yeah.
I feel like, Kordell, you can relate. Am I wrong?
I don't know. He seems like
there's a reason that you and I hang out so much, I feel like.
No
excess,
comment.
abundance.
No comment.
Easy to go over the edge, I was the, hey, don't do that over there. Well, I gotta do it now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. But the
Can this bridge burn? Should we find out?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah,
Most of them.
We watched them.
Don't worry.
I love it when people
I
say.
always have matches on me.
I love when people say, "Are you gonna jump off the cliff with your friends?" It's like, hell yeah, I'm gonna jump off. That's my squad.
That's my squad.
That's my gang. Like, I'm gonna die for them.
We doing it.
Bars.
All of you guys into jumping in this stadium.
Whitney needs a microphone.
Yeah.
What was that? We'll be your translator.
I said, one of the friends of the group was going to talk you all into jumping off the bridge, and I'm not going to.
She's going to be the one that talks us into jumping and then just taking a picture of us all going down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
At least our memory and our legacy will live on, right?
Exactly.
That's the point of the art, is to make sure that memory and that art lives on.
I figure at this point, like, I won't need like any other pictures besides pictures that Whitney took of me when I die. Like, my entire funeral is just going to be pictures that Whitney took of me.
I mean, it could be worse people to take the pictures. So you, while we were off the air, I asked you if you wanted me to play something from one of your projects. What should I play? And you gave me Booker Frogger. Tell me about this. What are we about to hear?
Booker Frogger's kind of like my alter ego. I make projects with a lot of different people, and Booker Frogger's like, that's my one outlet. Like, that's all me. No one's going to touch it. No one's going to be a part of it. Everything that comes out of it is going to be, it's just be my little special thing,
I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but this is like you in your purest form.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is, I view it as an extension of myself. I view it as an ode to creation. I view it as worship. I view it as just, it is what, you guys watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? No anime fans?
No.
Never mind. Scrap the analogy.
I mean, you can, we won't get it, but you can tell it.
They kind of
aware of it.
They kind of have like they fight with like these inner spirits, and their inner spirits appear.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually based upon music, so you just get to hear like Japanese people yell, "Red Hot Chili Peppers!" and shit like that, The dirty is bigger. Like, so that it's really hilarious. But that's how I think I would describe music. It's like, seeing your purest self on the track.
All right. So tell me about the song that you were having us listen to. What's the name of it?
Hog Town, baby. Gotta represent right here out of Rice Lake. Hoggin'. We chillin'. Don't come check us out, though, because it's nice that there's not a lot of people there.
Fair enough. So this is Hogtown Baby, the project Booker Frogger, and you can pull it up on your Spotify if you like to, or I assume anywhere that you like to stream your music. Go ahead and search for Booker Frogger to get Brock in his purest form.
We can be funky again.
Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
Babe, when I saw you for the first time, I knew we were destined to meet. 'Cause my knees went weak, my stomach went tight. Stay there, don't leave. Pull myself together, babe, I'm so shy. Trying to find something to say. Whatever I say needs to be right to pull you my way. Damn, I feel trapped 'cause now you're everything I see. One look was all that it took. Then you left your mark on me. Now I got everything to lose. 'Cause you're the only one I choose. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do. The way, yeah, you turn me on. Kiss me, babe, I want you to. My lonely days aren't gonna go anywhere with you. I'll go anywhere with you. Let go of fear, make that move right now. Don't let this good thing pass you by. Give in to feelings hidden inside. Stay there, don't leave. Damn, I feel trapped 'cause now you're everything I see. One look was all that it took. Then you left your mark on me. Now I got everything to lose. 'Cause you're the only one I choose. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do. The way, yeah, you turn me on. Kiss me, babe, I want you to. My lonely days aren't gonna go anywhere with you. I'll go anywhere with you. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do. Yeah, you turn me on. Kiss me, babe, I want you to. My lonely days aren't gonna go anywhere with you. I'll go anywhere with you.
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. My name is Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio, a whole slew of people. We've got a Brock, a Sam, a Whitney off camera, and a Kordell.
Hello.
Hello. And I want to remind folks that if you liked the music that we just played from Brock under the working title of Give It To Me.
The artist name is Booker Froger, and the project name is Worm Moon.
And the song that we played was Hogtown, baby. And, of course, Kordell, if they've missed any of that, there's a place they can find it.
Yes, you can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. You can head on over to Deezer, DirtyChaiRadio.com if you're not already listening here. You can find us on YouTube, and I think you can talk to your Google and Alexa.
And, of course, you can follow the show on Facebook.com/AHRadioWI.
I'm not the only one. I've got a feeling. Are you mine? Are you mine? Is it time?
Party and all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
There's an obvious end to this game we're playing. I say nothing, you say nothing, and nobody wins. I've been through this a million times, hoping that my heart would give me a sign. Feels like we're both keeping secrets tonight. Do you want me to stay or do you want me to go? There is someone for me and that someone should know. Always wanted to be completed by another person. An understanding that requires no translation. Here I am once again at your place, trying to figure out that meaning of that smile on your face. Feels like there's something we both want to say. Do you want me to stay or do you want me to go? There is someone for me and that someone should know. That someone is you. That someone is you. That someone is you. That someone is you. There's an obvious end to this game we're playing. I say nothing, you say nothing, and nobody wins. Do you want me to stay or do you want me to go? There is someone for me and that someone should know. That someone is you. That someone is you. That someone is you. That someone is you.
After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
I'm gonna tell you that I love you 100 times a day. You'll get tired of my voice, that's how much I'm gonna tell you that I miss you. I'll miss you if you go. Yes, I'm gonna let you know just how much I tell you, mama. I tell you, papa too. I'm gonna let everyone know about my love, so I really hope you love me too. Yeah, I really hope you love me too. I'm gonna tell you that I need you. I need you every day. You'll get weary of my touch, that's how much I'm gonna tell you that I want you. I wanna let you know, oh, you're the only one for up on the mountaintop. I'm gonna let everyone know about my love. So I really hope you love me too. Yeah, I really hope you love me too. Oh, there's something deep inside, yeah, that really makes me wanna speak my mind, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna show you that I love you 100 times a day, yeah. You'll get tired of my lips, and that's how much they wanna kiss you and caress you and love you till my dying day. You're the only one I need, no one else. I tell your friends, I tell your family, I'm gonna let everyone know about my love. So I really hope you love me too. Yeah, 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 yeah, I really hope you love me too. Yeah, yeah, I really hope you love me too. Yeah, yeah, I really hope you love me too. Yeah, I really hope you love me too.
After Hours Radio. On Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio, I have a Kordell, I have a Brock, a Sam, and a Whitney temporarily on camera. Oh no, we've lost a camera.
Oh no.
What?
What?
Because they faced not that direction.
No, it's you guys froze. You guys are froze.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice, we froze.
I hate it when that happens.
Magic people.
Huh. That's weird. So, Sam, now that we're in the long burning 10 o'clock hour, we, off camera, or off air, we came up with the word swag to look for the Free Music Archive. Spelt multiple ways, we got nothing.
Ah, crap.
How about Brock?
Spatula.
Spatula.
Yes, thank you. It's a good word. It has a pleasing sound to it.
There is one track on Free Music Archive.
Sounds like it was meant to be played tonight.
Oh boy.
It does. So if this is your first time in the long burning 10 o'clock hour, what just happened was we've agreed that we're going to go to freemusicarchive.org, and you can go there too if you'd like to. freemusicarchive.org. A lot of really great music is available on freemusicarchive.org, and they're not even paying me to say their name so many times. It's freemusicarchive.org. If you go over there, you can type in whatever phrase or word you'd like to, and we call it the long burning word or phrase. And Sam got to choose the first word. It yielded 0 results. We got a full crew tonight, so we passed it over to Brock Catcher, and you gave us Spatula. We typed it in. We got the one track, and this is the one track. It's by Bomis Prendon.
That's a name, dude.
It is.
Is it called Spatula?
Yes, this is Spatula by Bomis Prendon. Well,
Interesting.
That was Spatula by Bomis Prendon. Short, sweet, kind of ambient if you're in some sort of dark, dank warehouse.
Is there anything else by Bomis Prendon?
Let's find out,
The
shall
name
we?
is intriguing.
Yes, let's find out.
They got together in sometime in 1978.
Really?
Oh, there's a bio here. We might as well learn. Oh my goodness. All right. So they got
reading.
They got together sometime in 1978. Refugees from the liberal and other arts. 5 post-adolescent D.C. area transplants from Richmond and Pittsburgh. Freestyling noisily in the living room, cluttered with guitars and amps. Wheezing antique organs. Rewired plastic musical toys. Half-dozen analog effects. They wrote songs on occasion. So that's where this all comes from. And
Just some guys making noises.
they've got, let's see here. It looks like they have albums on freemusicarchive.org from 2010 and 2012. One is called Test. There's one is called Phantom Limb. One is called Put Me Down and Spin Me Round. And the other is Trap D'Or.
Could we possibly hear something from Put Me Down and Spin Me Around?
We'll click on it. All right. First track is Cruel Babies in the House.
Oh, that's it.
Second track is Mohammed Swings. Third is Cracked Ice on the Rocks. Dance of the Macadamians. I turned on my television. Demonstration. Highway Souffle. Voices in my head go. Oh, this is fun. Instant nausea pill bottle. Backdoor double talk comes in at track 10. Toxic waste dumping comes in at track 11.
I love this guy.
Drunk in the dark comes in at 12. Here comes Mr. Emotional for number 13. And that's the whole name of it. Here comes Mr. Emotional.
That's great.
Mandolin Orchestra is track 14. Utmost Respect for the Wandering Bear is 15.
What?
Crust what?
Can we call them?
Crust Dweller is number 16. And the title track is number 17. What a great place for the title track to be. Put Me Down and Spin Me Round. Atmos's Fear. Get it? That's track 18. And the Wailing Song rounds out the album at track 19.
Is it Whalers on the Moon?
No, it's a wailing song, actually. Whaling.
That is whaling, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's what I told you. Wailing. So which one? I knew we got votes for Here Comes Mr. Emotional. We've got votes for Cruel Babies in the House.
What about that one about having respect for a bear?
Oh, where's that? The Utmost Respect for the Wandering Bear.
Yeah.
Oh, I could get behind that.
I do feel like that's on
All right, let's try first some. Well, let's see what the Wandering Bear is about then, shall we?
We shall.
I'm not gonna say I hate it. I don't think I'm going to.
Oh yeah, you want to turn it up? So over further then.
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio, we still have a Sam, we have a one Brock, and we have a Kordell.
Yeah.
I'm Sam.
And we just heard Bomis Prendenton. And you found an album on Spotify, didn't you?
Yeah, they have one on Spotify from 1984 called Clear Memory. But Sam, did you find something too? I thought I heard you and Brock talking about something.
I found him on YouTube, and I found.
Okay.
Oh my God!
They have like a bunch of stuff on YouTube.
I'm seeing some things, a bunch of things.
Cool.
Something called Dr. Stockhausen to the ER. Something called An Ill Wind Blows No Good, which is from this year.
Oh.
And check out the album art for that.
Whoa.
That looks like the same Bromus.
Could I pitch out an idea?
Yeah.
We get them to play a show at a haunted house.
Oh my
and
God.
They do have some pretty
and they're
sounds.
playing at the center of this maze.
Yeah.
And you get to the show by going through the haunted house.
That's a fucking great concept anyways.
That is so fake.
That would be the coolest show.
Yeah,
like,
they are perfect.
Dude, like you have to go through like coat closets. Like the never-ending coat closets to get in.
No, thank you.
That is the most fake thing. You guys want to come to this party?
I think that
you have to go through a maze first.
I think that
We're in a haunted house. We smeared everything with LSD.
That can be a birthday party for me.
I've been looking at this on Spotify, and I think I need to hear the song "Why
I have
Blondes
a song called
Eat."
"I Walk the Lawn."
What?
I have a song called "I Walk the Lawn."
I just found one called "Why Blondes Eat."
Why?
And I need to know what it is.
All right.
You need to know what it is. It's important.
Well,
That was a musical thrill ride.
that was a musical thrill ride, he says.
I think we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thumbs up for Bomis Prendon here on After Hours Radio.
Book
In
them
fact,
in the
I'll-
weirdest
Anything
place.
else for the rest of
That
our
was
lives.
Wait, what if we book them on the island that people sometimes get married on in the lake, and then you have to watch it via canoe? No
via
motorboats allowed.
pontoon.
No pontoons.
No
Yes.
pontoons. Bring out your kayak.
Yep. Yeah. Your kayaks, your paddle boards, anything
And we can
else.
grill on the on the
Rowboats.
canoes. Like have
Have a grill? You put grills on your
No grills
on your kayaks?
I've grilled in a canoe on a river.
Oh, in a
It's-
canoe.
It's very satisfying.
What if we also like have like a, cause like, you know, let's encourage like rafts, right? Like why not have a raft building contest also?
And a chain of rafts from the shore to the island.
I mean, yeah, might as
Then we
well.
need people to keep out the riffraff.
Oh yeah.
Do you need a permit for a lake
As
party?
long as we have lifeguards.
It's really cheap to rent the island. My friend got married there. It was like
Really?
It was like $100 or something.
I had no idea. I had no idea you could get married
yes.
on the island. We can do a dirty chai party on the island. Why not?
That would be great.
That should be all right.
That does sound like a potential liability. That could be all lawyerish here.
I mean, invite only.
It's kickbacks.
We'll just
yeah.
One of part of my PA is battery
How
operated.
deep is the lake
It'll be
between there
fine.
and the shore?
You cannot touch, but
Yeah.
it's not too deep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Whitney's our off air encyclopedia. She'll let us know. In the meantime, I want to let you know "We Will Never Die" is the name of this song by Par Hagstrom.
I remember when we said everything will happen, and we knew we'd never fail, we would never die. I wanna forget myself again, so that everything can happen. Will you please call me by my name and tell me when the lies? We will never die. We will never die. We will never die. We will never On an island in the shade, the city is on fire. Kissing water from your face, the sky is in your eyes. Don't wanna forget a single day. Could it really happen? Will you please talk to me and do it straight and say that we won't die? We will never die. We will never die. We will never die. We will never die. It's gone around.
Don't forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better.
Hey, you're good at making me lose my mind, but I always come around, don't I? And I know sometimes I'm bringing you down, but I always make you smile, don't I? big blue stormy sea. We're a little messed up, baby, kinda up and down, and we keep falling till we hit the ground, but then we get back up again. Yeah, we're a little messed up, baby, it's never getting boring when we keep aiming for the stars, just you and me. We always get back up again. You and me, baby, you and me. You always leave me wanting more, baby. You and me were like the perfect storm, and you know that I can't get enough of you, no. Yeah, we're a little messed up, baby, kinda up and down, and we keep falling till we hit the ground, and then we always get back up again. We're a little messed up, baby, kinda up and down, and we keep falling till we hit the ground, but then we get back up again. Yeah, we're a little messed up, baby, it's never getting boring when we keep aiming for the stars, just you and me. We always get back up again. You and me.
And all that.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
Even though
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio, I have a Sam, I have a Brock,
Hello.
and I have a Kordell here in the long burning 10 o'clock hour.
Hello.
We've been searching through the free music archive and really finding some gems tonight with Bomis Prendon.
Bomis Prendon, forever, man.
That was
You
great.
liked that one.
Yeah.
Coming soon to the most incongruous venue possible near you.
So, Brock, you chose the word spatula
The Baron
that led us down this rabbit hole. Let's look at Kordell. What is it?
Doorknob.
Doorknob is our next word that we're going to type into the freemusicarchive.org. Doorknob. Any reason for doorknob in particular?
No. It was the last thing I looked at before you asked me.
You're just looking
I like
at
your
things
reason.
around the room and saying you love them.
I love lamp.
I love lamp. There are no results for doorknob as one word or two words.
Lame.
Well, what the hell?
So let's have Whitney
Yeah.
choose.
Well, that's my one true love, latte.
Latte is the. I bet you we're gonna have.
It better be. Oh, I hope there's like a coffee shop mix of like really cringy.
There are 0 results for latte.
What the fuck
I
is
did
that?
not see that coming. I did not see that coming. I even had to refresh the page.
Wow.
All right, so we're back to Sam. We need another word.
Wait. Did you pick a word?
I
Ryan?
did not.
Pick a
'cause
word,
my sister
Ryan.
does coffee shit cortado because she named her dog that. Cortado.
Cortado. No results for
I'm
cortado.
not surprised, but I would have felt remiss.
But I'm going to type in Todd. We've got...
Todd.
That's what I was thinking.
1D or 2Ds?
I put in 1D.
Oh.
Do we want 2Ds?
Todd Chavez is 2Ds.
Yeah.
Everybody's 2Ds.
No, the only Todd with 1D is the Fox and the Hound.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So we've got Thelma Todd by the artist Studio Noir. There's Guadalupe River by Todd Barrow. Hanged Man's Garden by Todd W. Emmert. He's got a few of them on there, including Extermination Day, Never Forget, Telling Time, Families.
Extermination Day.
I did.
Followed by Never Forget. I questioned. I questioned their. Can I be questioning their ideology already? Presumptuous there.
We've got Mia
Doi Todd.
Yeah, it's a song called The Way.
There's a bunch of Mia Doi Todd there.
Yes. Casanova's another one. I give you my home. My room is white. Deep at sea. The rising tide. So,
But not the Rising Todd.
not the rising tide. I wish it was the rising tide. That would be.
That would be the one, but
Guadalupe River. All right.
It sounds pleasant.
We'll give that a try. Hold on here.
who's that by?
This is by Todd Barrow. Barrow?
Barrow, most likely.
Barrow. Todd Barrow. Guadalupe River. And I'm going to see if I can pull it up on the Spotify real quick. Todd Barrow. Hey, there it is.
Oh boy.
Sunny day, feeling lazy. Time for fun and get crazy. Fishing rod in a tube and a cooler. Text the gang, ready to hang by the water. Think I'll drink me a cold one, baking in the hot sun. Floating down the river, catching a buzz with my friends. Yeah, it's been a long week. Time to let my troubles go. Take it fast, take it slow on the Guadalupe River. Margarita mix in my solo cup. Girls in bikinis swaying to the radio. That's right. Rainbow trout hooked on a line, let's roll. Think I'll drink me a cold one, baking in the hot sun, floating down the river, catching a buzz with my friends. Yeah, it's been a long week, time to let my troubles go. Take it fast, take it slow, on the Guadalupe River. Go down the river. Drink me a cold one, baking in the hot sun, floating down the river, catching a buzz with my friends. Yeah, it's been a long week, time to let my troubles go. Take it fast, take it slow, on the Guadalupe. Guadalupe River, go down the river, on the river.
I really like the instrumentals on that one. It was Todd Barrow.
It was a good one.
Todd.
Yes, thank you, Todd. Todd. We found that by typing it into freemusicarchive.org. You can do the exact same thing. We just put in the name Todd and figured we'd see what would pop up.
Mhm.
And that was the second one. Yeah.
That sums it up.
Yep, that's it.
And then you're right, Sam. Kordell, where can people relive things?
They can relive it right here on YouTube anytime. You can find us on dirtytryradio.com or Deezer or Google or Alexa. You might be able to find us on Audible. I haven't confirmed that yet, and I probably will not. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and I think that's it.
And dirtychyradio.com. You can also find us on... You know what, Kordell? We're also on Facebook.com/AHRadioWY.
Yes.
And Twitter is at AHRadioWY. And Instagram is After Hours Radio WY. And Kordell. Well, Kordell.
God damn it. I was really hoping 1 week we could get through.
Will you do the Big Baby Scripps thing?
No.
Come on, just do the thing.
No, I'm
do
not.
The thing.
No,
do
you
the
keep
thing.
asking, and I'm not going to do it.
I didn't ask you to do it on the air last time.
Nope, I'm not doing it.
No,
Yeah,
all right.
Now he's
No.
not performing script.
All right, now he's not.
Become one.
I'm not doing it.
All right.
Let
I
it
guess
die.
that
Let it die, please.
I can't.
Scripts.
Just let it go.
Well, all right. I guess we're just chasing shadows. This is Tia Morris on After Hours Radio.
Walk me in the morning sun. Tell me I'm a lucky one. I'm riding on the wave of an ocean that I could be brave. Is there anything good on the radio? Turn it up loud and let me know how it used to be before anyone heard of you and me. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Running out of town just to celebrate. The fortune's here take it to a better day. A rocking chair and a glass of wine, in the shade of a tree, and I'm feeling fine. There's not a lot to ask when life is going by so fast. One breath away, step up and say, hold on to what is real. The love you feel is like water in a glass. Don't try to separate the ones you hate from the ones that you don't know. 'Cause there's a part of you that never could let go. I'm chasing shadows around the place. It shouldn't take long now in any case, as long as there is light. Pretending I could stay the night. One breath away, step up and say, hold on to what is real. The love you feel is like water in a glass. Don't try to separate the ones you hate from the ones that you don't know.
Don't forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better.
I used to think I had plenty of dreams and light in my life, so my glass was half empty. But you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. My glass was always half empty, but now you're in my life. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't
Keeping your music taste out of Sucker Creek since 2011. After Hours Radio. Alternatively entertaining.
Everything's gone. We're just
After Hours Radio and Dirty Chai Radio. Name's Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio, we've got a Sam.
Yes, that's me. Jesus.
We've got a Brock.
Welcome back.
And we've got a Kordell.
Present and accounted for.
And this is, unfortunately, I suppose, almost about it, isn't it, Kordell?
Is this the final countdown?
Yes, this is the final countdown. It's been a pleasure. All 4 hours of it. I'd relive it all again if I could.
Who is that by? Is that Europe?
Asia.
South America?
I'm not sure.
Wait, is Europe a band too?
I believe so.
I just know that Asia is.
Oh.
Asia's definitely like a bad prog rock band.
Vampire?
Is it what, like a band?
No. Wait, what?
I thought you said vampire prog
Oh,
rock.
he thought that you said.
I said bad prog rock band, but that was like kind of redundant.
Yeah, I definitely thought you said vampire prog rock. I was like, that's a type of prog rock I'm not familiar with.
I would assume that would come out sort of like The Cure, but with drum solos.
Yeah, you might not be wrong. If I ever go back to school, my college thesis is going to be...
Yes.
Oh, good times. See, I told you, all 4 hours, man. We'll relive it all over again. If we wanted to, Kordell, we could, couldn't we?
In so many places.
This is us talking to you from the future.
100 of them.
Or the past.
Okay, maybe not 100 of them because I can't count that high, but you can find us on Deezer and DirtyChatRadio.com and YouTube, and you can yell at your Google or Alexa. They probably won't listen, but that's all right. You might be able to find us on Audible, have not, and will not confirm that for you. And, of course, you can find us on...
But if you could confirm that for us, it'd be all right.
Right, yeah, just let us know. But, of course, you can also find us on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify.
And, of course, if you wanted to look us up on the social medias, you could do that by going to facebook.com/AHRadioWI, at AHRadioWI on Twitter. And we're on Instagram, too, if you so desire.
Bye.
It's been grand. Grand.
Woohoo!
You want to know if it's confirmed or not?
Sure.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.